will be known as Teams Plus. The Plus representing the incorporation of an intensified focus in these next 4 years on social inclusion, gender equality, and youth development. In other words, we are strengthening and reinforcing our teams with a no one left behind philosophy. No one will be left behind on account of their social status. No one will be left behind on account of their gender or age. We will design all of our programs and policy to ensure that everyone is carried along and is catered for. This is our solemn promise to you, Lagosians.
We are back like we never left. Be honest, don't you love seeing these faces on your television screen? I'm sure they do. This week, we have a bumper package for your viewing pleasure as we give you the latest update on waiting they share left for Lagos. Welcome to the program. We begin this week's package from Magodo, where residents have cried out in an SOS to the state government on insecurity, crime infrastructure, and massive environmental degradation, which continue to threaten lives and properties. The appeal, which was directed at the governor for urgent intervention, was also seeking asset prevention by unwanted elements to and from the wetlands through Magodo Phase 2.
Sell this wetland as an extension of Magodo, and we're not going to take that. They should look for a way to sort their problem. They should not come near us, and we will not allow it.
Up till now, they have not taken responsibility. Nobody has come to us, to attend to it.
Chairman, Magodo Residents Association, Sheriff Daramola, says the Save Our Soul message was imperative, and it is with a view to finding an amicable, less threatening and lasting solution to the issues, thereby forestalling the breakdown of law and order in the estate and the state at large. He noted that in the last 6 months, residents have experienced several incidents of vehicle vandalism, cases of theft and other forms of criminal activities as a result of the encroachment by land speculators and developers who are bent on making an incursion therein through the estate.
A lot of residents will be distressed and forced to leave Magodo due to security challenges, safety and flood, fast depreciation of existing building, public infrastructures, and so on. A lot of pupils who walk to from school daily use the same route that has been attempted to be made a highway and shall be affected with security issues and vehicular movements. Number 9, using Magodo Phase 2 to access the wetlands will destroy the fragile infrastructure the residents have worked so hard to build, maintained, and managed with support from Lagos State government. It is worthy to know that building development is on the rise within the estate, with a resultant increase in population density relative to the existing fragile infrastructure. A lot of pupils who walk to from school daily use the same route that has been attempted to be made a highway and shall be affected with security issues and vehicular movements.
Daramola maintained that if the activities of the unauthorized persons remain unchecked, the state might be losing an important wetland which provides ecological benefits and serves as a natural storm collector and flood control container for rainwater from Agidingbi, Ikeja, Ogba, and Alausa.
Phase 2 is the pride of Lagos, an estate that is enriched with flavor and character. We plead that the security, cleanliness, peace, and tranquility of the settled estate like Magodo Phase 2 is not destroyed, as this exactly is what will definitely happen if the access roads to the wetlands are taken through Magodo Phase 2. When we have a fact-based view about our community, Magodo Phase 2, we can see that we have some of the things we need to avoid disaster. We can also see the work we must do to overcome these challenges.
We want Mr. Governor who is also a surveyor, who understands this terrain. He has visited Magodo. He promised us in Magodo that he won't allow anything untoward to happen. We want him to intervene.
Residents of the area, however, commended Governor Sanwo-Olu for his unwavering support and commitment at a stakeholders meeting to ensure continuous peace for his promise not to allow access through the wetlands from Magodo Phase 2. Magodo Residents Association Board of Trustees, Central Consultative Council, Central Management Council, and executive members were in attendance at the forum.
From Magodo, let's head now to Ojo, where yet another passionate appeal has been made to the state government for its immediate intervention as lives are currently being lost.
Yes, the residents of Ketu Adaloko, Ajangbadi, Afro Media and environs are wallowing in pain caused by their road.
According to them, it has been more than 5 years since they had to battle with the headache of navigating the failed Ketu Adaloko road.
Recently, this stream you are seeing was flooded, and we lost a life. We were able to rescue 3 of the 4 people that were drowned.
The reconstruction of the Ketu Adaloko Road was inaugurated in September 2016 by the then Governor Akinwumi Ambode as one of the 114 inner roads constructed by the administration. Since then, the road, which links other communities of Afromedia, Ojo, Ajangbadi, Badagry, among others, has been a far cry from what it once was, as the road has become inaccessible to residents and motorists, who even find it hard to go out on foot, as driving has become too much of a luxury, following severe damages to cars who dare to brave the odds. Today, residents and motorists who ply the Ketu Adaloko Road have had hellish experiences to tell, and the look on their faces when we visited the area tell of the agony that they have had to live with due to the bad state of the road. Navigating the route not only damages vehicles and reduces the value of life and property in the area, but it has literally become a death sentence, which led to a recent death in September 2023.
This is our canal has been consuming people's lives because anytime there's a heavy rainfall, people normally lose their life. I do not know the extent of the bridge and the canal. So these are not just repair. Somebody lost his last child not quite 2 months ago in this same place.
At times, even though our children they don't used to go to school because of the road, except in dry season. Please, we need the government's assistance in this road, please.
Efforts to get the roads fixed through community leaders, associations, and constituency representatives at both the local government and state government levels have not yielded positive results, leading to continuous tales of woe, which led Monday James to move out of the area, with his only visits to the area being his religious commitment to his church.
They walked on the road from K2 down to a point there, and they were supposed to even complete the road so that we can have a good channel of drainage, as in the drainage. But they did a kind of a half job, let me put it that way, half job, and since then we've been experiencing even worse situation here on this road.
We caught up with the chairman of Ojo local government, under whose jurisdiction and responsibility it is to fix the road, which is designated as a local road.
Even at this nearly dry season, the whole place is flooded. We have tried our best to fill it, to clear the drainage, but this portion that is not done stopped the water from flowing on even the area that was cleared. No good bridge here, no good drainage, all the way from Ketu down to this stream. And when you look at the topography, Almighty has done it. It's just a little thing that the government has to do for us so that we'll be at peace in this CDA. So the Lagos State government should help us start this road, as we have heard that the road construction contract has been approved.
The state government should just do this road because this road is a connecting road. It's going to save us a lot of time and stress. And at night here it used to be very dark. The whole security issue here, it's questionable, it's terrible.
It is a daily struggle for people like Precious, who has had cause to abandon her home for fear of the road after incurring repair losses and also suffered infections from mosquitoes bred by the stagnant water, causing infection after more than 5 years that the road project has been left abandoned.
I have a young girl and a child at home. They are always sick of malaria. Why? Because of this road. Then frogs, then some. The thing is not good at all. It's not encouraging. The water is so bad. Look at the color green. It's not something you just even manage to put your leg inside. You can't put your leg inside. So I don't know, they should help us so because we are all tired. We don't have option. If I don't drive, I don't go out.
As this road is, it's not just for motorable alone. It's also, there are some other advantages that are also attached to it. A lot of strings are attached that will enhance this whole community. The productivity of this area would have even gone up more than this. But look at where we are today.
The residents are pleading with the state government to come to their aid to reconstruct the road and bring succor to all who ply the road.
The Lagos State Building Control Agency has been relocated to a new office, an administrative building which is located in GRA Ikeja.
The building, which was officially inaugurated for use by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and will serve as the new base of operation in the agency's continued enforcement of standard practices in the construction of private and commercial buildings within the state.
The Lagos State Building Control Agency has expanded its activities to its new office to address the recurring issue of building collapse within the state.
Recognize and welcome into our midst.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who unveiled the building, asserted that with the inauguration of the agency's building, it is repositioned to effectively discharge its responsibilities in line with the agenda of the government. Sanwo-Olu called on Lagosians, especially professionals that are engaged in the construction industry, not to cut corners in the discharge of their duties, because trying to cut corners has been majorly identified as the cause of building collapse in our society today.
All the relevant agencies, that includes LAFCA, that includes material testing, Lagos State Safety Commission, and all of the others are under very strict instruction to ensure full implementation of government policy and zero tolerance on anybody that flouts or that are not completely at adherence to this policy. There shall be no sacred cows in our determination and ensuring that all cases of any form of building collapse or construction that doesn't meet standards are going to be permitted.
Speaking on the importance of the agency's new building, the Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Dr. Oluyinka Olumide, said the inauguration of the building would further assist with the commencement of the ongoing certified accreditation program.
The Lagos State Building Control building for the use of the staff and for the use of all the Lagosians, Romanian, Thank you.
Meanwhile, the General Manager, Lagos State Building Control Agency, Bolan Oki, said with the new office opening, the agency was equipped to serve the people of the state more efficiently.
And in fulfillment of our enormous expectation arising from the provision of this gigantic edifice, office building, we promise to recommit ourselves to the mission of the agency, which is to create safety, sustainable and resilient built-in environment for all Lagosians. This is our pledge.
Since its establishment, the Lagos State Building Control Agency has been at the forefront of sensitizing and collaborating with stakeholders, developers and citizens to create a building environment that is not only aesthetically pleasing but also safe and sustainable.
Deputy Governor of Lagos State during the week attended a health forum to further sensitize residents on the dangers of biosecurity.
Dr. Obafemi Amzat was part of the dignitaries at the 9th African Conference on One Health and Biosecurity.
Safeguarding residents against potential risks posed by emerging diseases and biotechnologies was the focus of the 9th Annual One Health and Biosecurity Conference hosted by the Lagos State Ministry of Health in partnership with Global Emerging Treatment Consortium. In his address, the governor, who was represented at the event by the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Obafemi Amzat, underscored the significance of proactive biosecurity measures and the evolving landscape of biotechnologies in Africa.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this conference is another unique opportunity for us to build on the ongoing effort of our state to ensure overall health for our citizens, our environment, and the overall health ecosystem. I urge you to bring your expertise to the fore as we continue to innovate for a healthier and safer Lagos State.
Governor Sanwo-Olu reiterated his commitment to ensuring residents' safety, emphasizing the state's proactive health security initiatives under the Themes Plus Agenda framework.
Let me therefore use this opportunity to assure all of us of the fact that we will do whatever it takes to protect the health of our state. The reality is there are many challenges, there are many issues that need to be resolved.
The Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, highlighted Lagos State biosecurity measures, showcasing the state government's commitments to cutting-edge biosecurity and healthcare advancements.
But synthetic biology cuts across many sectors of life. You have the health sector and you have the non-health sector. At the moment, health sector is leading, and synthetic biology is mainly applicable in our health sector.
Also speaking, the Chief Operating Officer of Ketu Consortium, Dr. Ayodotun Bobadoye, emphasized biosecurity concerns, stressing the urgency of addressing escalating biosecurity threats across Africa.
In medicine, developed countries have used this to mass-produce drugs such as insulin, such as artemisinin, and other production. It has been used to maximize production of vaccine. In agriculture, it has been used to mass-produce and improve quality and quantity of agricultural produce. Africa cannot be left behind in this new emerging biotechnologies. It is high time Africa joins the chariot.
Stakeholders at the forum commended the state government's continuous effort in raising awareness, capacity building, and readiness to address biosecurity threats.
Lagos State government has again made strong case for vocational training as a poverty alleviation tool, especially for women and youth.
Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Cecilia Bolaji Dada, chaired the recent set of graduates of the state government skill acquisition and entrepreneurship program to put their skill into good use for financial sustainability.
So many people that are still looking at that, this is a fake, it's not a fake. I really learned from it, and I want others to learn as well from it.
There is no gainsaying that vocational skill acquisition is a veritable tool to alleviating poverty and promoting women and youth empowerment for financial sustainability. This is why the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, says his administration will continue to use platforms such as the Lagos State Skill Acquisition Centers to invest and support skill acquisition and entrepreneurship programs to create job opportunities and eradicate poverty in the state.
In any of the skills that you have acquired, you are indeed saying to yourself, I can be self-reliant, I can develop, and I can raise the bar of my standard of living. I'm indeed excited because we know too well that it is only when we support you like this as a government that we can create wealth among our nation, we can create wealth in our state, and we can give you a belief for tomorrow. We can give you a reason to continue to live. We can give you a belief that with your own hand, with your own knowledge and skill, you can indeed get to whatever heights you want to get to. You've seen some of the other graduates that have left a couple of years ago. Some of them are wearing what they sow. Some of them have shops already. Some of them are exporting their goods. Some of them have employed 5-10 people. Some of them are the ones that are feeding their family and feeding their extended family, even if it comes to that.
Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Lagos State, Cecilia Bolajidada, urged the graduates to put into good use the knowledge and skill acquired during the training for personal and societal development.
It is expected that you graduates will become self-employed and also employers of labor to generate wealth for the benefits of your families and Lagos State. I wish to call on all our graduating students to utilize technology advancements by showcasing their well-packaged products in the global market with the aid of social media handles. You must continuously advertise your products and market your goods and services.
After acquiring skills in different vocations for a period of 12 months, some of the beneficiaries of the skill acquisition program speak.
We had our happy moments, we had our stressful moments when work was there, pressure was there, and at the end of it, we were all glad to leave. We made friends, we met people, we learned, which was even the most important aspect of us going there. When you acquire a skill, in one way or the other, it will be useful. You might not make use of that particular knowledge, but it might assist you in having knowledge about it, which might help you in your future endeavors.
I've learned a lot, even after the center, after my training and further experience. I've learned, and I plan on actually expatiating on it. Like I plan on actually improving on what I've learned, making better use of it, and helping myself to achieve a lot of it.
Though the program for people like married people like us is not that easy, but we thank God we're able to cope and we're able to, all those things we've learned, be able to do something with it, something tangible with it. And I want to give glory to God concerning that as well.
19 best trainees were presented with free vocational tools to start their craft.
History will be kind to the past governors of Lagos State, as they have had significant impact on the lives and the status of Lagos as Africa's largest city and Nigeria's commercial capital.
So, do you know how many governors have governed the state? Nike?
Oh no, but I do think so. And I do remember Babatunde Raji Fashola. It was, in my opinion, one of the best governors Lagos had had.
I beg to differ, and so would a lot of our viewers.
You're right.
In my opinion, I think Lateef Jakonde was the best.
But it's all subject to opinion.
And evidence.
Yeah.
Evidence day.
Evidence day, exactly. Absolutely. Evidence day. But before we get kicked off the set, let's give you a rundown past governors of Lagos.
Lagos is a state in southwestern Nigeria. It is one of the 36 states, and it is both the most populous and smallest in area. Lagos is the most populous city in Africa and was formed from the western region and the former Federal Capital Territory on the 27th of May 1967. The office of the governor is responsible for the effective coordination of all government activities for Lagos State and therefore requires top administrators to man the affairs of the state. Here are the list of past to present governors that have ruled Lagos.
Àsìkò láyé ẹ̀dá kan kò mọ̀la, àìmásìkò ló ń dààmú ẹ̀dá, lórí àpáta tí Jésù wí ni mo wà. Ogun ayé kan kò lè bà mí lẹ́rù mọ́, èmi ti sọ wípé tolúwa láṣẹ koríko kì í hù sórí àpáta gbà wá olúwa kó ṣọ́ wa délé o kárẹ́rẹ́ ọjà jẹ́ kákéré oko délé àsìkò láyé ẹ̀dá kan kò mọ̀la àìmásìkò ló ń dààmú ẹ̀dá lórí àpáta tí Jésù wí ni mo wà ogun ayé kan kò lè bà mí lẹ́rù mọ́ èmi ti sọ wípé tolúwa láṣẹ koríko kì í hù sórí àpáta gbà wá rolúwa kó ṣọ́ wa délé o kárẹ́rẹ́ ọjà jẹ́ kákéré oko délé àsìkò láyé ẹ̀dá kan kò mọ̀la àìmásìkò ló dààmú ẹ̀dá.
This is where we draw the curtain on this week's edition of the program.
Till we come your way again next week with more views from Lagos.
Remember, although no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending.
That's right. And on this note, I say, Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, ó ti di àjùmọ̀ṣe, a ó máa rí yín bá. Ó dàbọ̀. Okay, babe, happy birthday!
Thank you.
It's a birthday! I wish you long life and prosperity.
Thank you.
Many more years to experience.
Amen.
All right, see you next week.
Bye.
It will be known as Teams Plus. The plus representing the incorporation of an intensified focus in these next 4 years on social inclusion, gender equality, and youth development. In other words, we are strengthening and reinforcing our teams with a no one left behind philosophy. No one will be left behind on account of their social status. No one will be left behind on account of their gender or age. We will design all of our programs and policy to ensure that everyone is carried along and is catered for. This is our solemn promise to you, Lagosians.